Hey everyone, it's Mrs. Brimlow, and I wanted to take a couple minutes to share with you some tips and ways to navigate IXL, as this is going to be new for most of you. So, within my different lessons, you're going to have IXL strands embedded to complete. So, when you click the link, it will most likely take you here. The biggest thing I want to remind you is that you make sure you sign in. So, you can sign in at the top, but you just need to make sure you have at Wickford MS, and then I just have it automatically saved. You can also go directly to our school sign-in site, and I will link that in Google Classroom somewhere for you. But either way, you want to make sure you're logged in. Then you want to make sure you go to eighth grade math. So you'd click your subject under the learning tab, so math, and then along the side you can pick the grade. So we're working in eighth grade. So there are a lot of different topics and strands. We are not doing all of them, as we've actually already learned a lot of them. But within each lesson, when you need to do IXL, you're going to see a letter and a number. The letter tells you the topic, and the number tells you the strand or the lesson you're going to work on. So, for example, I know that in one of the units, you're going to learn about scientific notation. So the strand might say G1. So you'd go to this page and then look for G, scientific notation, and then 1 is the first lesson. So you're going to click on it and you're going to work on this up until you get 80 points. So when you first click on a strand, you're going to notice a few things. Oh, I'm going to make sure to sign in. My end's going to look a little different just because I'm a teacher. But it's still pretty similar to the work you're going to do as well. So we're on our first question. Over here, you've got some information about questions answered. Don't worry about the time. Doesn't really matter how long it takes you. And then you'll have a SMART score. So this score right here needs to be an 80 by the end of the unit. And I will be grading this. So please make sure you get up to an 80 on each strand, unless otherwise specified. When you first click on a strand, if you need a little refresher or review before you start, you can click Learn with an example. So this is available to you when you first click on a strand. So very detailed lesson, step by step. So then they are going to have you answer questions. So when you get it correct, it'll say keep it up or correct, got it. And if you get it wrong, it'll say sorry, incorrect, and it gives you a nice explanation similar to when we started. So read through it. If you get it wrong, click got it, and then you're going to keep going. As you continue, the questions do get harder. And once again, you need to reach a SMART score of 80 by the time you're done with the strand. Now, if you need to log out for any reason, it will save your score for you and pick up right where you left off. And we are going to do this, like I said, for quite a few of the lessons you're going to use this for. My teacher end's a little different, but if you click analytics, it's got a lot of information specifically about you and about the work you've completed. So that's going to be a way to track your work. And on my end, I'm also going to be able to see questions you're answering, how long you're spending, when you're logging on. I'll be able to see all the scores as you work through them and finish them. So I will be checking. Once again, I'll be using this as a grade eventually. So just keep that in mind. So if you have any other questions, please let me know. I'm happy to go through it with you. But hopefully this was helpful. I will chat with you soon.